You talk about my hair, you anti-black. It's cold in here. Okay, peace and love to the Most High Spirit guides, ancestors known and unknown. Thank you for bringing us here today. Thank you for letting us see another day. I ain't even saying nothing yet. So yesterday was the, I wanted to say thank you for allowing me to be the bridge between worlds and the messenger for the collective. Now, with the winter solstice, I have been feeling a lot of energy regarding self-love. So, and I felt like I needed to pull some cards today. I ain't touched my cards and I don't know. But here we are today. So, we're going to pull that energy. I know the last reading was an interesting one because I basically told you to cut off your mama or that toxic lady or whoever is in your way. That still stands. So I said what I said. Do with that information what you will. Okay, so let's see what the energy is for this week, moving into this Christmas time, this winter solstice, moving into the new year. Okay, you got the King of Wands. Let's see. Okay, so first we got the King of Wands. You see how they let me show you. Yeah, so you see this king sitting on his throne. See that fire back there? You know, Wands is always in the energy of fire. The fire signs, usually good for action. There's also a lizard down there. I see those little green shoes down there. Hey, he kind of spiffy. Yeah, spiffy, whatever it is. What I'm getting is that he's looking onward and he's taking some type of action with moving forward. So if it's in the energy of self-love, you could be putting forth action towards loving yourself. Like, instead of self-love being an idea, in these upcoming days, or like since the new moon or winter solstice, you could have been putting forth effort towards loving yourself. Or maybe you did end up cutting that person off. Or maybe you cut people off. Maybe you have been taking time and like realizing that some things just don't work out in your life. Okay, you have the Two of Swords, you see. Okay, that is obstacles. What's that? Obstacles and struggles. Usually it has to do with communication. That is air signs, so Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And 2 is also a number of balance. And you see there's also a crescent moon back there, so that could be significant. Excuse me. But you could have had an issue come up where you, with the swords, and you could, like I said, you could have had to cut somebody off in order to create some type of balance within your life. And that could have, maybe you and this person didn't see like eye to eye. Maybe what's the word? Y'all probably didn't see eye to eye, and you just had to like sever those ties. Also, you could be, if you are taking action to loving yourself, you could need to sever some ties, maybe do like, again, a cord cutting of some sorts, just to rid yourself, and also call back your energy, just to rid yourself of that energy that is no longer yours. Maybe even do like a return to sender type of thing. Y'all, let's see. She's also blindfolded, so don't be blinded by it as well. Like, don't be blind to like what's happening in front of you, because whatever is happening is really happening, and you should validate yourself through that. Okay, so next we have the Three of Wands, another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius card, another fire card. And again, it seems like when you have the Wands cards, people are like looking onto the future. Okay, I like that. You could be someone that could be traveling soon. He's looking off into the ocean. It also looks like he could be celebrating some type of victory of some sorts. You have the king, you have a 2 and a 3. Okay. You are moving in the right direction with this. And I know it hurts. It may hurt, but you are definitely moving within like the right direction right now. And I think that 3 was also the Three of Wands was the confirmation that you are moving within the right direction. With this, it seems like he has like, it's kind of like those two of swords. He has those 2 wands like just embedded in the ground, and then the last one is kind of like a like his next one. Like this is like kind of like your next move. So again, I'm getting a lot of movement with the Three of Wands. I guess right after the challenges, you got the World. That means you just, or you could be coming up on the completion of a cycle, a long, drawn out cycle, one that has been like very overdue, or long overdue. Yes. Oh, this looks good. Oh my gosh, love on yourself. But yes, so like, and also I'm getting that everything is going to work out. Like everything's going to be okay. You could be worried that, you know, maybe, or you could be worried that something like things won't work out because of like your circumstances. You could also be used to things not working out. And so now your brain is like, well, if it hasn't worked out before, why would it work out this time? It's going to. You literally have like your guides on your side, and they are here to help you. They want you to win, and they want you to love on yourself because they've seen how these people have treated you. They have seen like what you have gone through, and they do not want that for you. They understand what it is that you want because you tell them what you want almost every single day. They know what your heart truly desires, and so they want that for you, and they are pushing you to go out and get that. Okay? But you do have to sever these ties and move forward. Like I said, you're on the right path. Okay, you have the King of Swords. Excuse me. You have the King of Swords, but it's reverse. Okay. Yes, you have the King of Swords. So another obstacles and struggles card. You may end up wanting to, you may end up feeling guilty about some things. After severing those ties, you may end up feeling like you shouldn't have cut them off. You may feel like you want to run back to this relationship. Hell, they might even try to guilt trip you if you like haven't gone no contact with them. Like if you're still in contact with them. So they may try to guilt trip you in some type of way. Yeah, and I see there are what looks to be butterflies on here, so you could be transforming, and they don't want to see that happen. And so they're gonna try to do pretty much anything they can to keep you there. But you also have 3 butterflies up here. That's like the Holy Trinity. That's another sign of balance. And so you are transforming. You pretty much have transformed. But like I said, they don't want to see that. That's not something that they can accept. And so they will do whatever they can in their power to keep you from moving forward. But I don't think you're gonna let them do that. I feel like you're a lot stronger than that. I feel like whatever you have gone through has made you strong enough to see, like, okay, well, I understand that this is who you are, this is what you do, but like I'm still gonna stand firm in what it is that I chose to do, and that's to cut ties, because you can't keep treating me like this. You can't keep treating me like shit and then making me feel small and then thinking it's going to be okay. Okay, look, a death card. Okay. Here's the death card, but you got it in reverse. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So again, something's coming to an end. It doesn't mean somebody's gonna die, but it does mean that, excuse me, something definitely is coming to an end. I will even get you the major arcanas, to be honest, because I can do that for you and do that for me, so we can understand each other. Okay. Oh, there's 13. I found it. Okay. Yep, told you. Death, stagnation, immobility, slow changes, destruction, corruption. So again, yes, this has to end. There's literally like no other way. You can't, like, this isn't something that you can just like work out. It is literally blocking you from reaching your full potential. And I know you want to hold on to this. I mean, who wouldn't? But you genuinely have to let that go. And also what I'm getting is that there are certain mindsets that have to be released in this upcoming journey of yours, for like self-love and self-discovery, because whatever, they just no longer serve you. And they can probably do more harm than none. So it's best that you let these things go. Again, long cycle. It had to die. It's gonna hurt and it's okay, baby. It's okay. Okay? You have the moon. Okay, let's see. So you could need to follow the moon cycle. Maybe come the next full moon, do like a ritual, like a releasing ritual. Releasing like all that you've experienced up until then. I see the dogs, would appear to be dogs. I see the dogs and they're like howling at the moon. So what I get from that is just like a huge like release. Like this seems very heavy, especially if it is a mom figure, mother figure, or if it's a family member. Like cutting out a family member can definitely be hard. I've done it. It's very difficult. It's heartbreaking. It is heavy. All of the wounds that come with it are heavy, especially when you have someone that is, when you deal with someone that is trying to keep you from moving forward or tarnish your name in some way, shape, or form to get people on their side. It's hard. You want to scream, you want to yell, you want to tell your side, but you don't need to do definitely get your emotions out, but you don't need to try to get out your side because you understand what the truth is, and that's your experience is your truth, and you should stand behind that and validate yourself. Nobody else can. Only you can validate yourself. So, yes. Next we have temperance. Okay, so that sounds like some type of temptation, and I also see she is pouring from one cup into another. So you could be really leaning into pouring into yourself more, pouring into your own cup, filling up your own cup, like from your own river, from your own water source, which sounds really, really good considering what you have to let go of. But it's definitely cutting those ties is truly going to set things off for you, in a good way. They're really going to come in for you when you do this. And trust me, you are prepared for this. You've been preparing. Trust me. And you are heavily guided and protected. And like I said, you really are going to pour in yourself, and you're going to be moving into your highest self. But I'll also read, this. No, go back. So it says, management, choose moderation, fragility, economy, moderation. So you're going to be, what I get from this and the energy is that being frugal and moving within moderation. So what I got from that is that you're going to be you're gonna be real picky about who you let around you, who you let within your energy, who you spend your time around. You're going to be very picky and you're just gonna be very picky about who you let around you, because you understand the value of, I guess, you being in your energy and keeping your energy together. And you don't want anybody to mess that up, especially, again, with what you've dealt with. You're probably tired of people playing in your face and wasting your time, wasting your energy. You're probably tired of yourself wasting your time and energy on these people that don't deserve your time and energy. So you're gonna be strengthening your discernment, and you're gonna really pick and choose who can be around you, because this is your life, this is your energy. It's a privilege to be here. You're not entitled to this time, okay? And let them know that. You may not have to say it, but just show it through your actions. Let these people know you're not to be played with, and that your time is not to be played with. You value your time, you value your energy. You take that very seriously. And they will be dropped like a bad habit if they don't respect that. Hello, somebody. Okay. Let's see what's next. Oh, okay. Ten of Swords. Another completion to a cycle. This cycle is coming to a close. Yes, God. You see this person, they just been through it. Oh, baby Lord. They just been through it all. They got stabbed in their back so many times, and just things feel like they just been holding them down, but no more. No more. I say no more. You're not dealing with that anymore. Why? Because you're not playing with these people. You're not letting them play in your face. You're not letting them have access to your energy. That is claps up to you. That is so good. Oh my God. I am so proud of you. If nobody else told you, I'm telling you today, I am proud of you. 7 is proud of you. Okay, you got the 7 of Swords. 7 has been very significant right now for me, considering I chose the name 7. You have the 7 of Swords, and then, like I said, the number 7 has been coming up. So you could, he seems to have, you could have some baggage that you're carrying around. You're leaving, you could be also leaving things behind. So I could see some healing coming your way, especially after the 10 of Swords. Like you're leaving some behind, but you still have some baggage left and some swords left. So there could be some issues that may come up. I would suggest, honestly, talking to someone that makes you feel safe, maybe a friend or even a therapist. Like, in my opinion, I really love talking to my therapist because she doesn't know me. She doesn't know me from a can of paint. She doesn't know my full experiences. She doesn't know my years of living. She does not know, but she still is. She validates my experiences and understands me. And I know that, and she doesn't really give her opinion in a way that it just makes you feel good. It feels good to have someone to listen to you and validate your experience, especially after dealing with something so heavy, especially regarding family and letting go of people that you still love very much. I won't say this is a bad thing that you have the baggage. I think if you allow it to interfere with your relationships that you have with people, then that is when it becomes a problem. But if you nip it in the bud early on and you catch it and you get the help get the help that you need, then I would say that you're still on the right track to healing and loving yourself, because allowing yourself to talk to somebody or get the help that you need and also be heard is a great form and act of self-love. Okay. So lastly, we have is that it? Okay. So we got the Knight of Wands in reverse, and you have the 7 of Wands, another 7. So you got 2 7s on the board. Okay, so you have the Knight of Wands. So usually he will be moving forward in this, but right now he is not. And in this, he's usually fighting off. So it's possible that you could be wanting to give up. But don't do it. Don't quit. Okay? Let me read these for you. Let me see the Wands is in the front, huh? Breakups, feeling bored, lack of motion. Okay, like I said, he's usually moving forward, but right now you could be feeling stuck. You could be feeling sad. Also because of that baggage. You may need to rest, honestly. Again, therapy, safe space. Like I said, you're not wanting to move forward. You could be grieving is what you'll be carrying. That grief is what you'll be carrying with you. And it says the Seven of Wands, you may feel down, feel like you're weak, like you want to give up, being overtaken. Please don't give up, because you are very strong. And I know that it hurts right now, but it will not hurt in the long run. It will feel so much better afterwards. You will get through this. And we have the Hanged Man. What is that, upside down on the bottom? But it's in reverse. So, let's see. Got something for you. He says impatience, unwillingness, and foolishness. Yep, foolishness. So it usually has to do with wisdom and intuition. But you could be wanting it to just end. But this is not something that you can just get over and let go of like quickly. Like, the healing has to take time. The grief has to take time. You have to go through it in order to get through it, okay? I am wishing you the best of luck. If you need somebody to talk to, you can always book a session with me. You can also book a reading with me. Just message me or email me at valena.co@gmail.com. The link will be in my bio. And I just pray that you continue to have strength throughout all of this. And remember how strong you really are. Understand that this is only for a season or like a second. It won't last forever. It's not forever. Okay. Infinite gratitude to the Most High Spirit Guide, ancestors known and unknown. Thank you for this reading for the collective. I am seven reads, and I am signing off.